Good evening everybody, welcome back to another video and welcome to a new segment we're going to call Ed's Eats. Doesn't really have a ring to it, does it? Anyway, I'm making something tonight called spicy sprout and mushroom noodles with 5 spice. So I've got Brussels sprouts frying away with a generous glug of olive oil. I've got some mushrooms, ginger, some cloves, some 5 spice. We've got some strange noodles, maple syrup, a squeeze of lemon or lime, and some sesame seeds. So this is the allspice I'm using. We've also got some very lazy chopped garlic and chopped ginger. They both do the job. I mean, you could get like, you know, the real thing, but these are actually quite handy and really tasty. So what you do is once the sprouts and the mushrooms are like pretty much like golden, almost done, you chuck that in, you mix it up. You probably only need like a teaspoon, if that. I don't actually measure things, so don't tell Charlie. And a little bit of this. The noodles are nearly done, and now as far as I'm aware, the only thing I have to do is when I take this lot off the heat, I just add the sesame seeds and a dash of maple syrup. These black bean spaghetti things which have 10 grams of fibre and 19 grams of protein per quarter of a pack, which is hardly anything, as you could see. Like, I've probably used half the pack here. So yeah, you don't have to use that, you can use normal noodles. And it's pretty simple, isn't it? It's pretty simple. If you enjoy this, let me know. I'll do more Ed's Eats. I'll try and keep it simple and fun, and gives me a good excuse to experiment with different meals anyway. So give me a like, leave a comment down below. You're here for the cycling, but you're actually here for the food. So 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. That's about that. I wish you could smell what I could smell, because that allspice and the ginger and the garlic, it's amazing how only a few ingredients can go like a really long way. But it's also amazing how much it's cooked down, because it literally filled the pan when I threw it in. So still got some mushrooms left over. We need a bigger pan, we need a wok. Now I should actually note that the micronutrients of this meal are pretty good. It's vegetables, that's all good. I am on a rest day, so this meal is actually like quite low in calories, but there's a lot of volume. And if I was to up the calories, I could replace the fancy noodle things with egg noodles. I could replace it with potatoes if I want to up the carbohydrate intake. But the meal as it is, with mainly the black bean spaghetti, the Brussels sprouts, the mushrooms, the olive oil, those are the only things that really take up the calories in this meal. So it actually only comes in at around 250 calories, if that, for the volume. So bear that in mind, please. So make sure, if you can, to increase that carbohydrate intake in meals like this if you intend to train hard tomorrow morning, for example, or if this is your evening meal post exercise. Okay, back at the time trial a week later. It's a 15-mile time trial tonight, and I'm taking it very seriously indeed. Well, actually about as serious as you can take like riding a time trial on a road bike, going up against like triathletes and time trialists on time trial bikes and disc wheels. But I've got disc wheel coming, or at least a disc wheel cover, so I need to head out and do my warm-up. I've driven here so that I can like get back home earlier, because I'm doing a really big workout tomorrow morning, so I don't want to do like excessive riding this evening aside from this time trial. But yeah, I'm taking this seriously. Like, I want to, last week for 10 miles, like 22 minutes, I did 383 watts. So my plan this time is to try and like do somewhere in the range of 370 to 380 average or normalized for about 33 minutes. Depends how long it's going to take me to do this 15 miles. So pacing strategy, because I want to keep this video short for you guys, pacing strategy is very much similar to last week's 10-mile time trial, although there's like 0 wind tonight, which is amazing. It's very rare you get it out on this coastal time trial course, but it's like it's part of the 10-mile circuit that we did last week. So if you saw that video, it's like an out, turn around and roundabout back. Instead of coming straight back into the village, you take a left and you go through this undulating, these lanes. Well, they're not really lanes, but they're really windy and up and down. It's how you'd imagine like a real sort of Tour de France time trial, you know, lots of corners up and down, quite a sporting road really. And we pop out, there's a couple of like significant overs and significant unders, so it really lends itself to like pushing hard and then backing off. So I'm gonna attack that section as I always do. That's always been my pacing strategy, and then come back on the second half of that 10-mile time trial section. Just have to plan my execution of my race, settle in and do what I think I can do. I'll soon know, I'm sure, like by the time I get like 5-10 minutes in, I'll know if I'm on a good night or a bad night. Well, where do I start? I absolutely ripped. I didn't win, I came second, but I'll take that. I came second to a local triathlete who is very, very good. I think I was second by 20 seconds, something like that. And I averaged 45k an hour and close to 380 watts, which is 6.3 watts per kilo, which I'm so stoked with. Now, obviously, like, I'm no Nairo Quintana, so don't be fooled. I'm certainly not going to be winning like the Tour de France anytime soon, but I'm not like 100% fresh either, so I'm going to take like massive positives from that. I'm really, really happy. I'm going to put some like data up on the screen from the ride, and like perfect pacing. It's a really good night. Like, I think that's the fastest time I've ever done. It's not the most power I've done for 32 minutes. Well, 31:40 I did was my official time. It's not the most power I've done for that course. I've done slightly more, but not much. But it's definitely like the most power I've done in a 15-mile time trial this early in the year, which shows that my build up, you know, I'm peaking correctly then. I'm coming into good shape at the right time, which is great. Which also means I'll do a 10-mile time trial a week today, so next Thursday, and I'll hopefully set a new best power for that 20 to 22 minute effort as well. Hopefully the weather's good and nothing puts me off, and I can bash that out as well. So yeah, everything's good, but you know, this video is kind of short. I'm really sorry about that, but like, look, you know, if you want to leave any comments down below, you know, any questions about the effort tonight or like the build up coming forward, anything you'd like to see in the next coming weeks, because obviously like this effort tonight now like really shows that like I've got potential to, you know, if the 3-day window works for the Sacalobra KOM before the 312 in 2 and a bit weeks time, then let me know. Let me know what you want to see in this build up. Charlie is obviously going to try and do the 167, I think it is, in Mallorca, so she's going to do a big ride on Sunday. I'm doing a big training ride like 12 hours from now tomorrow morning, so let me know. Honestly, like, let me know in the comments, like, any questions about this video or this effort tonight, any questions about efforts coming forward. I'll put some ideas down for videos. But as always, guys, I really appreciate you watching, your support. Everything means a whole lot to me. Like, I was suffering through the last couple of minutes of that time trial, but I knew, like, you know, I'm just going to bury myself because I know that I can report back to you and that I'm somewhat accountable. So thank you so much for tuning in and being a part and helping me on this journey. You really do help me more than you know. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna end it here, and thanks guys, and I'll see you